This terrifying dashcam footage was captured in the mountains of Japan in the middle of a storm. As the car was driving in the curve, many rocks were falling from the mountain, and what happened next is truly terrifying. As you saw it, this massive rock rolled right next to the white car who stopped because he didn't know what to do exactly. It's a true miracle that the rock didn't roll any longer, as it was about 4 times the size of the car and would have literally sent the man down the hill. I believe we all have angels protecting us, and this was a moment when his angels intervened because other than that, he had no chance to survive this. This video was posted on social media about 2 months ago and quickly went viral for its extremely close encounter to the biggest walking animal on Earth. When the man was on a safari, they came across an elephant territory and one of them was facing the truck and started to be extremely aggressive with them. The driver tried to intimidate him with the truck, but the elephant wasn't scared at all and started to charge towards them. Even if he was screaming out of his lungs to scare him off, it seems it only made the elephant even more aggressive and agitated. The 3-ton animal raised them like they weighed nothing and almost broke the car, showing us how strong and massive this animal is in real life. The elephant raised them a second time, but the driver started to reverse, and it finally calmed him down.
Whoa, 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 whoa. No, no, enough, enough, Now, we protect him. It's a
These animals are extremely defensive when you go too close to them, and this could end up a lot worse and with injuries. The few passengers were extremely scared by hiding on the floor, but thankfully they ended the safari safely. This next video was recorded by the body cam of a London police officer responding to a call which involved residents being trapped inside a residential building which was on fire. They arrived before the firefighters, so they had to handle this situation as best as they could until they came.
Units that are going to this fire, have you got an enforcer
Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out! Let's declare this critical.
The alarm was already on and the smoke was thick, so they had to evacuate the people as fast as they could. They were looking for the fire extinguished when the resident came out, and only a few moments later the fire was spreading extremely fast, but these police officers handled the situation extremely well with what they had.
Stay down on the floor and cover the door! Control, this person's trapped on the 2nd floor.
Do an urgent roll call. Go ahead.
Garden York Cab 107, can you...
Fine. Are you okay? Hold on.
Number 227, let's take the roll, move on.
One person was indeed trapped on the second floor, but quickly after the firefighters arrived at the scene and took over. Everybody survived, and nobody was hurt thanks to the police officers.
797, take control, move on. Yeah, 2898, you there, make control.
This is a dashcam video that was captured in Taiwan during the earthquake period earlier this year. The car filming was lucky and could take shelter under a roof, but the ones in front of him didn't have the same chance, and it will leave you shocked. Right after the car passed through the first tunnel, the earthquake caused massive rocks to fall on the cars and covered them with the thick dust cloud. This is what we call being at the wrong place at the wrong time, literally crushing the cars in front of him. The rest of this footage wasn't posted on the internet, but just imagine the car that wasn't protected, because even the one in the tunnel was also completely covered by the dirt and rocks. The car driver survived, and even if Taiwan was hit with massive earthquakes, the death ratio was thankfully pretty low. This extremely strange video was recorded by a man kayaking in an unknown location and lasts only a few seconds, but you probably have never seen this before. The water started to get extremely agitated right under them, and if they were somewhere in the Amazon, it could be crocodiles, snakes, or even piranhas. But we can already eliminate all these speculations, as this is something truly unique and bizarre.
Yeah, that was one. I think there's 20 of them.
The thing is, coming next to the kayak, acting like it will attack the man, but quickly swam away from him, creating these big splashes. But what's interesting is, we never see the form of this thing. There were about a dozen of them underwater acting in the same way. And people think it's some sea creatures. And that's why our ancestors invented what we call today legends. We haven't fully explored the world yet, so it's easy to imagine the sea monsters simply live in the parts we haven't explored yet. Something that caught my attention was that it didn't attack the kayak, and usually, when we hear stories about sea monsters, they always attack. That being said, let us know what you think this is in the comments.
20 of them.
When you book a night in the hotel, you expect to be treated well, and security should be a priority for all hotels. It happened on June 7th around 9:30 p.m. in San Jose, and the woman filming said she was stunned and scared when she saw the long metal wire. She saw that the person behind tried to reach for the handle, and that's when she put her hand to stop him from reaching it. Deborah said she called the front desk immediately, and the hotel worker confronted the suspect. They were actually two, a man and a woman that she saw earlier that day through a peephole after they knocked on the door. The suspect said they were looking for a friend and they knocked on the wrong door, but who would use a metal wire to open a door even if it's your friend. They escaped before the police came, but this still remains extremely scary, and even more because she was alone.